You had a good Valentine's Day.
I had
You got roses.
I did. I got
You
a
got
rose.
a rose.
I got a
You got
rose.
chocolates. And you got Lamborghini doors.
No. I struck out on the Lamborghini doors. I got close. Almost got me some Lamborghini doors.
Oh, bro was so excited too. I sent it in the group chat and everything.
Just know if I send that picture, it's about to go down.
Just imagine you just sitting there like Lamborghini doors. Do I hit send?
Do I hit send?
That's crazy though. Imagine like every time you about to get some ass, and then you send that text in the group chat, and then you gotta look down to make sure you about to get some ass for real before you send it.
Nah, she about to get some ass.
That's okay. See?
Hey yo.
Fuck.
We can't talk about this too much. My mom get mad when we talk about shit like this.
I'm sure she do Lamborghini doors.
Nope.
I'm just.
We gotta cut that out the fucking episode.
Nah.
Cut that shit straight the fuck out.
Just playing.
I remember last time we was talking about Lamborghini doors. She was like, "I'm disgusted by the content of the latest episode." I was like, "Well, nobody told you had to watch it."
Yeah, ain't nobody tell you had to watch it, moms. But we appreciate the support.
It's just jokes.
Jokes and content.
I'll be serious, but I'm playing though. Had the most vivid dream last night.
How often do you begin dreams?
Whenever I have to lie and act like I didn't actually do something, and so it's a dream. Hypothetical, you know. So, squash that. Been reading a book all week.
Mm-hmm.
I actually read it in 2 days. Probably the most interesting book I've ever read in my life. If I did it. If anybody knows the book, it was written by O.J. Simpson about the night of the murders, and it gives you a great history. Well, not history, but like a great overview of the relationship into the night in question, and then like immediately after, the next couple of days, right? So the reason I brought that up is because it was a dream. In the book, he says, "This is hypothetical. I dreamt this." Well, this is hypothetical. I dreamt this, right? So let's just say, in theory, I might have went out last night with a friend and another person who is a friend, but I don't really want to be a friend anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should evolve this relationship further than friends, right? So we go chilling, whatever. They're having a couple drinks, as you guys know. I can't drink right now because lost a bet, 30 days. It is what it is. We're on day 7, so we're getting close. It's actually 28 days because the bet was a month, and the bet was made in the month of February, so 28 days. But chilling, you know, they're having some drinks. I had some food, whatever. And then the one friend leaves. So now it's just me and this other friend that I got feelings for. I'll just be honest about it. And she starts dreaming, of course. All hypothetical. She starts dragging me around town, holding my hand. Being all lovey, twerking on me and shit. Kissing me in public. And so I drive her like the good guy I am. I drive her to her house. Got to make sure she's safe. And I help her get inside. And in the dream, of course, she may have had me sit on her couch. And we may have kissed a little bit more than friends would do.
Friends kiss?
These type of friends kiss.
We don't kiss.
Hey, yo!
Go ahead, bro.
So, yeah. mean, it happens, you know.
Mhm.
Occasionally, you have a little makeout session with your friend. Then I left. Um,
So you just up and left?
yeah, essentially.
Okay.
There might have been like a few parts of the dream that I left out, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, for content purposes,
Right.
left. But here's the thing, right? How come girls? Well, I really don't feel like dudes do this, but like, they got you bricked, bro. Dick halfway down your thigh, bricked up, right?
Okay.
And then they just like, you know, I don't think we should make any bad decisions. Like, we're friends. We gotta put that first. We need to take our time. Like, why would you do that?
It's something else. It got to be something else.
But like, what? Something else?
Another person.
I mean, I don't mind. Like I said, I'm in this weird position right now, and it's not Lamborghini doors, but it's like
That don't seem like a weird position to you at all.
and it's like we could be more than friends, or we could stay being friends. But because we're in like this spot right here, and it's weird because if you look, like if you were to read our text message conversations, like we low key will like flirt sometimes, but we have to put the LOL after because we're friends right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like whenever we say some slick shit, we have to end it with the LOL. Like I'm just kidding, even though I just be kidding serious, like dead ass. So, but also, I can't say that because we're friends. She still knows everything that like I be doing on day to day. So like, let's just say, for instance, it was another girl or like I was talking to somebody. She would know she my friend, and vice versa. But at the same time, we have all these discussions and like sometimes shit happens. So it's weird. It's a really weird position. This is why we need our female mic.
That would be nice. People just not consistent though.
Yeah, and then the other one you guys scared off.
First of all,
you and Mr. Cameraman.
First of all, I didn't do shit.
We don't have to go through this.
I ain't scared nobody off.
But
it was your troll.
Troll. I don't know if I'd call him that. Also, why do I get sole custody of him?
Because you had custody of them.
Because I had custody of him?
Yes. They were in your possession.
How was he in my possession?
How was he not? He wasn't in my fucking possession.
He was in our possession.
I don't control that child.
Well, you should.
Would you take my belt off and whoop his ass?
You would have listened.
I didn't know any of that happened until after the fact.
None of us knew anything happened. Which,
because you knew before I did, though.
Well, yeah, because I actually have conversations with people. Like, what I'm saying, when shit goes wrong, like I don't really hold, and I did hold the grudge for a minute, but eventually, I had the conversation because it needed to be had.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like whatever animosity, whatever we have. First of all, it's a female, so like you can't really beef with a female. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So, just had the conversation with her. She apologized. Well, it led with her apologizing to me, and then we had the conversation. I found out all the information, and then now I'm mad because I'm like, you fucked it up. Not you, but him. Yeah. You fucked it up. Like we had something good going, and but yeah, I just need a female's perspective on this. That's all it comes down to. Because I really, like, as much as I somewhat be thinking I know what females, how they think and stuff, I really don't know how the fuck they be thinking.
Shall we get a female's perspective?
I wish you would have told me that before the before the episode so we could have hit Bluetooth, but it's fine. Go ahead.
I mean, we still can.
No, we can't. I would literally have to cut off the recording and restart it.
What is this question again?
Well, we're gonna have to. We should have told the story with her on the phone.
That's true. Don't worry about it.
Like, what do you do when? Why do females give mixed signals? Essentially it's the question.
I think we can ask that question without the context
Yeah.
of the story.
Like, if it was a guy, because I already know who you about to call. If there was a guy she was feeling, why would she, or that she was around constantly, why would she give them mixed signals? You feel me?
Damn. She might not answer.
Your call has been forwarded.
Oh well.
Straight to voicemail.
But yeah.
Well, while you work on that, this episode is sponsored by Ice Vanilla Berry Winter Edition Red Bull. It's not actually sponsored, but I'd love one.
Stupid fuck.
If Red Bull gave me a sponsorship, bro, my heart would explode to a million pieces.
Let me give context on why I'm calling.
Let's say it's for the show. Delicious. These companies need to give me ad time.
I feel like we deserve ad time. You deserve ad time for sure.
I know. I would give them the best ads they ever got in their life.
For sure. I believe in you.
Well, we know one person who's gonna believe in me no matter what.
I'm always believing you, buddy.
Oh, I was talking about me. Well, you too, but I was saying, like, no matter what, even on the days you don't believe in me, you know,
Whenever I never believed in you.
I don't fucking know.
I'm gonna stop giving my support out to people. Fuck y'all.
But yeah, that was a great dream.
That sound like a real crazy fucked up ass dream. I'd have been pissed. I ain't gonna hold you. I would have been pissed.
You can't really be pissed though.
Why?
Because like,
okay, let's just say, hypothetically, let's say you've been down this road before.
Okay.
How many times are you gonna allow this shit to happen before you just cut this person off?
Well, here's the thing, right?
No, fuck. Here's the thing.
No. But here's the thing, right? If it was like, in theory, if it was like I wasn't getting anything, like it was just like a no, like a flat out no, right? That'd be one thing. But like they're giving me some of their energy. And it's on a consistent basis.
Okay. Yeah, you're getting time, you're getting energy. But like when it comes down to this one particular thing.
Pussy.
Right. And every single time there's some sort of excuse, some sort of disrespect. And like how much are you going, how many punches are you going to take in the face before you punch back?
But here's the thing. Maybe I'm growing, right? Maybe I'm growing, but I'd like to, for once in my life, not base a relationship around pussy.
100%.
Okay, but let's be honest here, right? You know me. All of my relationships have been based around pussy and fucking. Very early in the relationships, I'm always fucking, right? That's usually the first thing we get off the table. Mostly because I want to know if it's worth pursuing.
Okay, let me ask you this.
All right.
Because this is another hypothetical, and this dream you told me about off camera. So I'm just gonna tell this dream. I'm not gonna tell the dream fully, but I may. I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, so this said dream, basically another situation.
Excuse me.
Almost such as so that you just told.
Yeah.
And you basically told me that within this dream that this same person
that I was dreaming about.
Right. Told you.
No, I low key told that story on here. But the part about it where I can't be mad, right? Is because I very clearly said we started as friends.
Mm-hmm.
She knows everything that I'm doing because of a mutual friend that we have.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like, I'm very transparent because, like, that's my homie. So I can't, because they told me this last night too. we was talking, and she was like, "I know you got other bitches." Like that was something that she just threw out there early in the night, like before even drinking. She's like, "Yeah, you got all those other bitches that you run around with, whatever." Woo up the bam, you know. But so I know that's a thing, and I know that's a thing that's thought about because you don't say something unless you've had thoughts about it,
Right.
So I can't be mad about her doing other shit if I'm still doing other shit. And I also haven't blatantly put it out there that this is something that I want.
So you feel like it's your fault?
No. I've just kind of been dancing around it like, you know, it'll happen if it happens.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to theoretically happen. But that doesn't necessarily mean that we've never had the conversation at all. Even like I said, even when we flirt, we got to throw a LOL after it because it's like we joking, you know?
I just want to know, or I just want to try and understand from the perspective of an outsider looking in, how many times you gonna get bricked up and not get no pussy.
Well, that was the first time.
Okay, true.
That was the first time that had happened.
But how many times was the pussy supposed to fall through?
And also, well, okay, so in my mind, a lot. And hers probably just once. If that. You got to think, mine and her perspective on this has to be completely different because we've never had this conversation. So even if she's playing into it just a little bit, in the dream forcing me to hold her hand for an entire car ride, right? But
that was wild.
But okay,
it's not wild in the context of it, but like to force somebody.
Well, okay, I said force, but I can't say force because if I didn't want to, I could let go.
I mean,
I said force as if in like she initiated it. I went along with it, but it was initiated not by me. She wasn't holding my hand against my will. I wanted my hand held.
She was just aggressive about it.
Yeah.
Got you.
And I like when women are aggressive.
We know.
Take what you want. Lamborghini doors.
That's not taking.
It could be.
Hey, this is a wild ass thought, bro. Never mind, bro. I can't.
Like, what if she shove you on the couch and then just...
I do have a question pertaining. It's just like a wild question.
Mm-hmm.
Not wild, but so like, what if? And this probably will never be a thing for you.
Okay.
I'm just you gonna see why. Say you was fucking with this girl.
Okay.
And like you link with her.
Mm-hmm.
You go to her crib and y'all get to fucking.
Okay.
Say said girl wears a wig.
Oh, yeah, that's probably
exactly.
Unless she got cancer, it's probably not going to be a thing for me. Fuck yes. What? I'm just being honest. What? You wouldn't fuck a bitch with cancer?
That's not what I said. Oh my god.
I don't know if I would or not. I'm not trying to catch it. I'm an idiot. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. I'm dumb, bro. I'm dumb as hell.
Say said female wears a wig, not because she has cancer or anything, just for the hell of it.
Can I say what I want to say?
No.
Okay.
Say y'all get to fucking whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She said get hot and she pull her wig off and try to hang it on the headboard or something, or just throw it. What are you doing?
Leaving.
Why?
Because she a bald-headed bitch.
Who says she bald-headed?
What she got under the wig?
Braids, probably. Females that wear wigs have to braid their hair down.
Well, no shit. Or wear one of them caps.
Yeah.
I know how wigs go.
I would hope so.
I would just prefer if she had weave than a wig.
I'm gonna take the wig and put it on. And I'm gonna keep fucking.
You a fool. You a fucking fool.
I'm gonna keep fucking.
What if it's a blonde wig?
I can't stand black females that wear blonde wigs. Just like I can't stand females that have bobs.
That have a bob?
Bro, somebody, I don't know who asked me that the other day. They was like, so they asked me, it was like, is it a hairstyle that you don't like on women? And I'm like, bobs. Immediately. I said, because every time I think bob, I think of
The builder.
no, bitch. No, I think of Edna Mode off of The Incredibles. Every time, like that one girl off of whatever fucking cartoon it is, like the one that
You watch a lot of cartoons.
I'm a big ass kid.
You reference a lot of cartoons.
I do. Anyways, but yeah, like that's what I think of every time I think of a bob on a woman. Like I can't. But blonde wigs is definitely number 2 on a black woman specifically. Cause you can't put a blonde wig on a white girl.
I mean, you could if she has cancer. I'm in a silly mood today, bro. And that's not something to joke about, but like, fuck it, everything's something to joke about. If you can't laugh at something, you know.
So you just gonna joke about cancer after we talked about me taking that girl hat off last week who had cancer?
Okay, you took a hat off. Well, sounds like a you problem. I never did anything like that. I'm not a dickhead.
But you
I'll joke about it though.
all right. Oh Jesus. Oh man.
So here's the thing, right? I just thought about this while I was thinking about, because I wasn't really thinking about the question you just asked me. Mostly because I'm probably not fucking a bitch with a wig. Could she be playing into it? Like trying to manipulate some shit in her favor?
Something like what though?
I don't know.
Like, cause you gotta gain something from that.
I mean, I do feel like she gains stuff by hanging out with me.
I just don't see like what it is that she could possibly be gaining from it or taking away from it. Other than like, I mean, being treated nice.
True.
Maybe, I mean, I could be wrong, I don't know, but building toward actually being with you, I don't know. And that's kind of hard.
Like that's like a hopeful thing,
right?
That could possibly happen,
right?
But honestly, I don't really see it.
That's why I say I could be wrong. I just don't know.
I feel like if anything does mature out of this, it'll be very short term. Cause you know me, man.
It's gonna end up like
no. It's a completely different situation.
True.
Because that didn't start like this and this didn't start like that.
Right. And I mean, it's a different female.
Yes.
And they are total opposites.
Yes.
So.
Different personality types, everything.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not really invested in this. Like, yes, it's something that like I entertain in my mind, but it's not something that I'm putting like all my eggs in one basket.
Like Wyatt.
Yeah, no, I'm not pulling Wyatt. My eggs are spread amongst many baskets.
Eggs are expensive nowadays.
It's all right, I got it. You know what they say, it ain't tricking if you got it.
That's true.
But yeah, I like to disperse my eggs. You ever had sex with a girl and she didn't call you back? I'm trying to get somebody there 15 minutes of pod time. I know they want it.
Honestly, I don't think I have. Have I been that person to have sex with somebody and not calling back? I think I have. But I don't think somebody has done that to me. I would feel some type of way, though.
I would feel some type of way if I cared.
But like, especially like if it was like good.
I can't lie, it was mad decent. Like I can't even lie to you. And you know I don't put that mad decent label on a lot of stuff. Like mad decent is quality. But also at the same time, like, what I'm about to do, date her? No.
I mean, you could.
I would not. I'm being honest, bro. Yeah, yeah. And we got a caller on to Do Say Nights with LV. You are live on the air right now.
Okay.
We have a question. I'm gonna give you this question without context to it. Okay.
Okay.
It's a general question that has context to it, but I'm not gonna give you context just for the sake of the time right now. So the question at hand, and it's for females, and we need a female perspective on it. If you're around a dude significantly a lot, why do females give off mixed signals?
If a female's around a dude a lot,
Yep.
why do we give off mixed signals?
Right.
Like occasionally things will happen between you guys, but also at the same time you like still be playing it cool, like y'all are still just chilling.
Oh, because the initiative needs to be taken from the guy. Like women will sit and flirt all day, but if they not trying to pursue the man, like if they not gonna come cut into the man, then the only thing is to just entertain the conversation and flirt back. But women want the men to make the first move, so there's a clear understanding.
All right. I'll call you later.
See y'all later.
All right, cuz.
Thanks for joining.
No problem.
Well, you got your answer.
That's all getting cut. None of that sticking around.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, where were we on the conversation?
I don't fucking know.
We were talking about finding out after the fact if you ever felt like a woman's manipulated you. Honestly, currently, I feel like there's like 3 women manipulating me.
3 is crazy.
And one always like tries to like gaslight and say that I'm manipulating her. When in reality, I told her the other day, she was like, I think this is more manipulation. And I was like, bitch, I'm not smart enough to manipulate you. I'm not. Not only that, but like, you know how much effort that takes?
A lot.
Yeah, I'm not in the space in my life where I have a lot of effort I'll give somebody a lot of effort trying for them, but I'm not going to spend a lot of effort trying to make somebody conform to what I want, nor am I going to spend a lot of effort trying to lie, because that shit it's not going to work anyway.
Right.
Like, that's the thing. Manipulation don't work anyway.
I said for somebody that's stupid and blind to.
I was about to say, unless the person you're dealing with is dumb, like really fucking stupid, manipulation not gonna work anyway. Because eventually they're gonna realize like it's the same shit over and over again.
Right.
It's the same cycle that every time that this happens, they go to this, they go to that, and then it's gonna break it, and then you're done anyway. So, plus nobody is that important to me right now, and this isn't a diss, but nobody's important enough to me right now where I feel like I have to keep them in my life.
Right.
Like, I can't live without this person. Now, yeah, I've had that before in the past where I felt like that towards somebody, and maybe I did do some things to try to keep them around that probably might look like manipulation. But currently, there's nobody like that for me. So there's no reason for me to put that amount of effort in. Here's the thing people need to realize. If I'm willing to cut you off and not talk to you for months at a time, don't ever feel like you're that important for me to manipulate you.
I feel as if I might get some backlash for this, but hey, who cares? I haven't ever felt that way.
Okay.
With feeling like a female has manipulated me, only for the simple fact that I fucked over a lot of females.
You have fucked over a lot of females.
And by them being so...
I'm glad you want to admit that. That's growth.
Being so... What's the right word? Without sounding like a dick.
Nah, sound like a dick. I do it all the time. Just rip the Band-Aid off.
Okay. Only for the simple fact that I feel like because they were so wrapped in their mind about how much they were into me and loved me and wanted to be with me, they were blinded by the fact that part of me didn't give a fuck that they got fucked over.
Okay.
Because I did what I did, and I was like, all right, it's done. Like, let's move forward.
Do you think that you've ever grown out of that?
Yeah. Like the not giving a fuck?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I feel like, and this is just me speaking, I feel like there will always be a part of you that doesn't give a fuck. Because to me, I feel like that's a defense mechanism of yours. So before you give 100% of giving a fuck to anybody, you're so used to like shit going awry or shit going wrong. And that's just built into you where you're always going to leave a percentage of not giving a fuck that can expand. Mm-hmm. Just in case, like, some shit goes south, then you can just tap into, I don't even give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that mode is always there for me, but do I always tap in with it? No. I mean, I used to, like you said, it is a defense mechanism for me specifically. If I care, I care. If I don't, I don't. That's just how
but
it is.
But I feel like you can care about somebody and then just not care about somebody.
Yeah.
Like real quick.
Yeah.
Opposed to me, and I'm not saying that like that's wrong and my way is right, but opposed to me, because a lot of people would say my way is wrong. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows that I'm obsessive about everything in my life. About what I work on, which would be this, entertainment, about relationships, about everything, right? I can't let it go. Mm-hmm. I need to win every single time. Like, there's a Drake bar. I'll probably self-destruct if I ever lose, but I never do. Mm-hmm. Right? I don't because I won't give up. I'm not taking a loss. Even when the fourth quarter is over, I'm still going. Even if I'm down 50 and the fourth quarter is over, I'm not about to take this loss. It's not going to happen. So, on one hand, you got two sides of the extremes, right? You got me, who's never going to give up on shit. And then you got you, who you're not going to let anything bother you to that point. Mm-hmm. It's like, fuck it. All right, cool. You don't want me anymore? Fuck it. You don't want to be part of my life? Go. I don't need you. So we got that one. And then I feel like another girl could be, you know, manipulating me because I don't even know what the purpose of that would be, but I just feel like all the women in my life right now want me to do whatever they want me to do.
Why do you feel like that?
Because they do. Women nowadays really want to be in charge of the relationship.
It's because they feel like they have. That was about to sound so fucked up.
Nah, say it. Say it.
I was about to say because they feel like they have rights now.
Okay, well, they do have rights now.
I mean, you're right.
So yeah, unfortunately, they do. I'm playing. I gotta preface that. I'm joking. It's not unfortunate. It's a little bit unfortunate. I
did not mean it how it came out. I swear I did.
But God damn it. That threw me. Women nowadays have more options. Mm-hmm. Like,
they're more free.
Jesus Christ.
Not like that.
We're just gonna sit in this, huh? No, but okay. Realistically, women don't need a man anymore.
Right.
They can have their own jobs, they have their own everything, right? So they realistically don't need for a majority don't need us anymore. There's still some women out there that want to live the old school way and have men take care of it. And I love that type of woman. That type of woman is amazing.
A woman is, I mean, most women are so independent nowadays.
Well, also, most women don't have
dads.
I was going to say that. I just didn't want to sound like a dick. Don't have fathers, right? And so they never, because of the place that this country's in with the divorce, right? And the dads leaving their children, whether it's a son or a daughter, a lot of people have to grow up being more independent than what they should. And a lot of these women don't have a father figure that ever took care of them.
But I've also learned that women that do have a 2-parent household and do have parents that have a healthy relationship and see that their father is doing
a man of the house.
Yeah, like they still grow up to be independent, but
in a different way though.
Right, I was gonna say in a different way, but there are some women still that want to rely on a man to take care of them because they see they want to mimic their own relationship behind their parents or whatever role model they have.
Yeah, for sure. And so that's why I feel like women want to be in charge of the relationship now. Mm-hmm. It's like, you're going to do what I say because I'm the boss of this shit. If you want to be with me, you're going to do whatever the fuck I say. And I get that, but at the same time, I'm a grown-ass man, so I'm not about to do what anybody say.
Yeah.
And that's not me being stubborn. That's not me being a dick. It's the fact of the matter. You know? It is what it is. Especially, I don't know why, but like us guys from a different background, we not about to be told shit by anybody. There's like no authority figure that we gonna conform to, whether that be our boss, whether that be the police, whether that be the lawmakers, whether that be our wife. Like we not hearing that shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. Like.
Okay, so kind of reverting back to what you just said like a few seconds ago about basically like you gonna do what I say, you know, I'm in charge, in control of this relationship.
Yeah.
Like, do you feel like that is some sort of way of like a woman just basically submitting to you? Like, yes, listen to what I'm saying. Yes, you're taking initiative and being dominant and saying, yes, this is our relationship, but I'm running this shit. Her being like, huh?
If she's the one saying that it's
you.
Okay.
You just said I'm in control. I'm taking over. Like, you listen to what I'm saying to you. And
that's how they feel. That's not how I feel. I want a partnership, bro. Dead ass. And not as far as like splitting everything 50-50, but what I want is to be able to listen to what you say and take that into consideration and then make the decision. Like, I still want to be the leader, but I also want a partnership where I could take your input and take what I want to do and really make some mesh out of that. Like, I don't want to have to make all the decisions by myself. I'm not a very good decision maker.
Okay. I'm glad you broke that down. So, reverting maybe to 15 episodes ago.
Okay.
When we talked about submissiveness and how men can submit to women.
Yes.
You just gave me an example.
That's not submissive. Because I said
by you saying I want a partnership.
Yeah.
And you saying sometimes I'm not a good decision maker.
Yes.
So you want to sit down, listen to what she has to say, and take what she's basically her decision or her thought, opinion, whatever. Take that into consideration. Right, and then say you can't make the decision. Like you have a thought in your head about whatever it is y'all are deliberating about.
Yes.
But you take majority of her thought and opinion, and you make the decision based off of what she said.
Okay, but I'm not taking this in any major... Okay, so I think you're taking that a little too literally, right? As far as major decisions, I'm still going to make all of them.
100%.
Now, even when it comes to business, right? We're going to sit down, we're going to have a discussion, right? I may take your fucking idea. I might just straight use your fucking idea.
And you're going to own it as yours?
No, I'm just gonna roll with it. Right? Like, you might have an idea, and I might say, that's a great fucking idea. Let's roll. Right? That's what we're doing. Cool. Like that idea. But at the end of the day, I still greenlit that. So I'm not being submissive. Same thing in the relationship, right? If me and her have a discussion and I like exactly what she's saying, that's smart. That's fucking great idea. Let's roll with it, right? I still greenlit that at the end of the day. So no, I'm not submitting to what you're saying. I'm still saying yes or no at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. I'm still making the decision. It's just a partnership now. I'm listening to other ideas.
Okay.
That's what I meant. But like, not everything is on me because obviously they got their own life, right? So obviously in my life, I have to do everything that I want to do. Whether you pitch it to me or not, I still have to want to do it. And sometimes, occasionally, I'm going to do some shit that I don't want to do. That would be me being submissive. Doing shit that I don't want to. Rarely going to happen, but occasionally, I'll make compromise. Mm-hmm. Vice versa, when it comes to her life, I want to be listened to. You're not just going to do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
You're going to have to learn how to take input. That's what I mean by partnership. Like, we can both put input into each other.
Right.
And then as a group, we put input in. But ultimately, you let me lead. You know, on the group project, somebody's name got to go on the top of the paper.
Somebody's name got to go first.
Exactly. and that's the man's job, you know?
Yeah.
My name got to go first.
Right.
Because, having said that, when your name goes first, if there's any consequences to what happened, whoever name go first is the one who's taking the consequences.
Right.
So yes, I'm still going to be the leader. At the same time, I'm also taking the brunt of whatever comes with it. Mm-hmm. Good or bad. But nowadays, I feel like the women want to have their way all the time. And if you're not willing to conform to their way, they'll just manipulate their way if they want to be with you. Mm-hmm. They'll try to spin it like you're winning or it's your idea or whatever.
I used to gaslight somebody all the time.
What do you mean by that?
I just used to gaslight the fuck out of somebody all the time.
Like you would make them think that your ideas were theirs? Or make them think that they were wrong when they were in the right?
Right. Real bad.
I feel like I just got gaslit. I just apologized to somebody yesterday for about 15 to 30 minutes. And the reason I did it is because I read my words that I said because it was in a text. And this was a while ago. This text is probably from 4 or 5 months ago, like last year, end of last year. And I read my words and I read what I said. And I was like, that was kind of fucked up. But I had already apologized for that. But then I read what they said and really gave what they said meaning. And I was like, you wouldn't have said this if you don't feel this way. Like, this is kind of you telling me how you feel. And that's not the case. So let me apologize for making you feel that way. Mm-hmm. Because that's not the reality of things. And I don't want you to feel like it is. I feel like understanding people is really hard, though.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I just have that natural gift.
But here's the thing. When all the thoughts aren't shared, like when you're not expressing things to each other, it's really hard to understand that person. Mm-hmm. Opposed to when everything's out on the table, it makes it really easy. But
right,
if we're withholding emotions and thoughts because of whatever we have these fears of letting ourselves be expressed, how can I understand you and what you want and what your goals are and what you need from me if I don't have all the information to make a decision?
Yeah. I get it. I mean, I guess it's just it just depends on what it is. Like to understand.
I will say, this, like, just to wrap up this manipulation topic, I do feel like it was a time where I was willingly letting somebody manipulate me because I wanted that person so bad that it didn't matter. Like, they could push me away. But anytime, like, they needed me back, they felt like they needed to do something drastic to get me back. And that wasn't the case at all. Now, don't get me wrong, I would block them. I mean, this could be one of two people, actually, because they both do it. Like, I would block them. I would, whatever. We'd get in our arguments, whatever. But at the end of the day, if they would have just said, hey, I know we went through that, but, like, come see me.
You would have been there.
I'd have been there. But instead, they took it in their own hands, caused a big scene, and made me come see them, which I was coming regardless, but they made it deeper than what it is and made me feel bad about what was going on. And then we would fuck, which would make shit even deeper. And then they would have me for another month or two.
So just start a continuous cycle
Yeah.
again. Yeah.
And then we would go through some shit again, and then it would just continue. And I feel like I also played into that. Like, I would cuss them the fuck out and then be like, I'm sorry, and back around.
Yeah.
Like a fucking what's that shit at the fair? Or the fucking
Ferris wheel?
No. The
merry-go-round?
Yeah, the merry-go-round. That's what we were stuck in.
Yeah.
Like a fucking carousel.
Carousel. That's the white terminology for it.
I just thought it was a carousel because they had like the porcelain horses
Yeah.
and shit.
No, you right. Yeah.
Something about
Side piece.
Yeah. Side pieces. Lonnie, I feel like you should lead this one. You're the one with more side pieces than me.
That's crazy. More side pieces.
Just in general, like life experience.
I have had my fair share of people on the side, you know, because I've been a fuck up in just about all of my relationships. So basically, I've never been one to like let somebody know that they was a side piece. But I will say I do feel as if some people that I did deal with on the side knew that they were a side piece without me even acknowledging or entertaining the conversation of it.
How did they know?
Because they knew in at least one of my past relationships, they knew that I was in a relationship, and they knew that whenever they called or I called or however we communicated, like it's not up for like question, like you have to get here. You have to, yeah. Now, when they called, it wasn't no you got to get here. It's can you get here? Can you come do this? But when I called or text,
so I got to say something. Fuck you.
me?
Yeah, you. Because your past is catching up to me, and I don't like it.
Well, that's not on me.
Your past is catching up to me, and I don't like it. And I'm gonna tell the fans why. So there was a time where I went and spent the night at a very nice young lady's house. An associate of one of your old side pieces, we'll say. And I was staying at this girl's house, laying there, whatever. And she was like, I had to leave in the morning. And she's like, why you got to leave? You got to go home to your girlfriend? I was like, fuck does that mean? Like, I don't got a girlfriend. And she was like, oh, you know, you and Lonnie the same. He always had to leave and go home to his girl, even though he would never say it. So just be honest with me. You got to leave and go to your girl. And I was like, nah, that's not even the case. Like, realistically, I'm not gonna make you my girl, but you could be it.
It's only one or two people that I can think of.
It's probably. I mean, you 100% know about this.
The story is sounding familiar.
Yeah,
but I'm just trying to think of who this person is.
It's literally the side piece.
I got you.
Like your side piece of all side pieces.
My side piece of all side pieces.
Your most important side.
She said that to you?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I was like, all right, like I feel you. I understand why you would say that. And I understand like how your friend could feel away about my man's. But also, me and him not the same people. We're actually very different people. Like the way you go about shit and the way I go about shit is completely opposite. And so I was like, I'm gonna be real with you. If I had a girl, I would let you know. I would have let you know before I beat.
That's right.
That's just the type of dude I am. I'm gonna let you know.
But I feel like
because
they didn't ask, I'm not gonna tell you.
That's fine too.
Yeah.
But here's my thing, right?
Like it's fucked up, but like
no, not even that. But if I tell you that I have a girl, you still gonna fuck anyway.
What was the point of me telling you?
What was the point of me not telling you? You gonna give me what I want.
That's fair.
That's gonna like you fucking initiated this. You're gonna give me what I want at the end of the day. Not because like I'm suave like that. As the kids would say, I got that Riz.
Stupid.
But yeah, so that's not even why not tell you? Because here's the thing. If I tell you, you could never say I didn't tell you. And if I tell you, you really can't run back to her and say, well, I mean, I guess you could run back to her, but it really don't make any sense because why are your feelings hurt? I already told you. I already let you know from the go. Like, I got a girl. I'm staying with my girl. Like, I'm not about to leave her for you. So, for the fact of her to say that to me, I was like, that's kind of crazy because, like, I get how my mans move around and, like, that's cool and all, but don't just assume that I move around like that. Especially when it's your first time really dealing with me.
Yeah.
Because the last time you fumbled the bag, you know.
And on that note, thought you fumbled the bag last time. That's crazy. You don't feel like you fumbled the bag?
I don't. There's
on the very first time.
No. I addressed that on here when it happened.
Yeah. That's fair.
And also, if you really think about it, I couldn't have fumbled the bag because shit came back around and I ended up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I finished the mission.
You executed the mission. I want to see you finish the mission.
Nah, mission's done.
No more spinning?
Nah. Mostly because I don't take too kindly to be treated like a whore.
Just saying. I was about to say that
Just
shit.
saying, bro.
Oh, man. I knew you was about to say that.
Like, women, y'all know I love you. Hoes, you know I love you. But I'm just not about to be treated like that by a woman ever. I got more self-respect than that for myself.
That's wild. I knew you was going there with that.
Like, you either gonna treat me like the king I am or you ain't gonna treat me at all, bitch. You know?
It's crazy.
Especially this year. This year I'm out here looking for a baby mama. I was gonna say wife, but I'm really not. But, like, I'm looking for somebody who I'm gonna have for the rest of my life. Because once you get a girl pregnant, she's there for the rest of your life, regardless.
Yeah, she is.
I know people say 18 years, but it's not 18 years.
No, it's well past that. It's the whole life. Existence. It's the whole life.
And I'm cool with that. Like, but yeah, nah. You're not just gonna be out here treating me like a random street hussy. I'll tell you that much.
Street hussy is crazy.
I know a lot of y'all don't. I know a lot of you women don't have very much self-respect, but I do. And yeah, no, we ain't about to do that.
That's crazy.
But I feel like if you have a girl, right, and you're fucking another girl, that's automatically your side. No ifs, ands, or buts, because you have a main. So anything else that happens, even if you're not fucking, even if you're just like taking her out or I don't know, getting your dick sucked or fucking making out with the bitch, that's still a side.
Mm-hmm.
That's still somebody you stepped out of the relationship with, whether she knows or not. Now, if we go back 67 episodes, back to Cheat 101, I believe episode 2 of Cheat 101, I let everybody know that if you're going to have a side bitch, you need to let her know about your main bitch. And you need to make sure that she's okay being a side bitch. Because if you don't, that's when you're going to get caught up. This is for the guys. I know we all think we're smart. I know we all think we slick, that we can't get caught. We're not that smart, guys. We're not. Me included, Nani included, all y'all watching included. We are not that fucking smart. So if you know, I'm a former boxer. You know what they tell you before the match? Protect yourself at all times. Right? We need to start thinking the same way with our dick. Protect yourself at all times. If you about to go fuck another hoe, I'm not talking about wrapping up. That's fucking gay. If you about to go fuck another hoe, though, you need to protect your relationship. You know? You want to know the worst rap bar of all time?
What?
Now that we're on it? When Wayne said, safe sex is great sex, better way that late text. Because you don't want that late text, that I think I'm late text. All right, I'm going to break this down. First part of the bar. Safe sex is great sex. Cap. Safe sex is trash. Right? Better wear that latex. Don't do it. What, you pussy or something? You scared of a little penicillin shot in the ass? You scared of a fucking kid? Bro, if you scared of a kid, you pussy. You don't want that latex that I think I'm late text. Man, we need to repopulate this world. Y'all better get the fucking. I know. I am.
The fact that you say, what are you scared of, a little penicillin shot in your ass? Why the fuck would somebody want to walk around with a fucking STD?
I didn't say you wanted to. I just said, why you scared for, pussy?
You ever had a penicillin shot?
I've never had an STD. I only fuck with clean bitches.
You better find some wood to knock on.
I'm good.
Females can say all, just like niggas. Females can say all day.
But here's the thing. You know if a bitch clean or not, bro. You know if she take care
Females
of herself or not.
are asymptomatic to a lot of STDs
And that's
STIs.
straight, and that's great and all.
So she won't know.
But that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying if they know or not. I'm saying you could know just by a girl how she carry herself, how she when you take the pants off, bro. Like you know if that shit clean or not.
100%.
You don't. You might not know if it's an STD or not, but you know if that shit clean or not. You know when you look at a girl, like you just know, bro. You know. Okay. You're not gonna tell me you don't know that you fucking a dirty bitch.
Okay.
Have you ever had an STD?
Yes.
That's wild. You was out here dirty dicking it, huh?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't dipping around. Somebody else was dipping around. I never knew about it.
And how did that make you feel?
I was livid when I found out.
You felt like a random street hussy, didn't you?
I didn't. I didn't feel like no random, nah. That shit was very much so terrifying, though.
Why? Well, okay, first of all, like, to what extent was this STD?
No, it wasn't nothing crazy.
So then why was it terrifying?
Let's
get that shit taken care of.
I mean, I did, 100%, I did. But because, like, I'm like, now I have to deal with wondering whether or not the next motherfucker gonna have something. Because in the back of my head, I'm thinking everything is all cool and shit. And the whole time I never knew this shit until I started feeling different. So me moving on to the next person, now I gotta put in the back of my head, damn, bitch, do you got something? Whether or not you tell me or whether or not I ask you and you say you telling me the truth, now I'm in the back of my head like, are you really fucking telling me the truth?
Yeah, I just don't fuck with no dirty women, female.
And this, and granted,
you want to put it?
This person wasn't even dirty.
I mean, apparently they were.
I mean, yeah, but also this person didn't even know that they had this because they were asymptomatic to it.
I'm also not trying to get a female that like, and I know that I've been guilty of this because I know that I have, but I'm not trying to fuck with a female that be getting around. Like, if I know multiple people that you've slept with, I'm good off you. Like, if I personally know, or like, if I know like one or two, like straight. But if once it starts getting like 3, 4, 5 people that I know that you've been fucking, like, I'm good on that shit. I don't care how good you look. Because I know if I know that many people, I know the list go way longer than that.
Yeah.
How many people do I actually know? You know what I'm saying? So I can't. But also, I don't. Never mind. I'm not gonna get into all that. I'm not gonna get into the philosophy of this. But also, I feel like the number one thing people are worried about when it comes to safe sex is having a kid.
Oh no, I don't worry about that. Because if I happen to get somebody pregnant, get them pregnant, it is what it is. I made this bed, I'm laying it.
To me, I just don't think that's that big a deal. Well, I mean, I'm also old as shit now, so it really don't matter. But I've never thought that it was a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, even when I was young, I was like, well, all right, cool. Now I got a kid.
Honestly.
It's part of life, you know?
It is. Be fruitful and multiply.
You got chapters of life. It's just your next chapter. And boy, can I not wait for my next chapter. Shit gonna change around here, man.
As it should. As it should.
I gotta find, never mind. I'm gonna shut the fuck up before I look like a dickhead. But yeah, I really don't think that a girl has to know she's a side chick to be one. But I do feel like you should let her know. Just for your own protection. Sanity, yeah. So that way she knows going in. She can never say, oh, you ain't telling me you had a girl, you a fucking liar.
Right.
She could go to your girl, but it wouldn't make any sense for her to go to your girl and be like, oh, he been lying to both of us. This, that, and the third. It don't make any sense. Also, females, if you play that side position right, you might get,
consolation prize.
No, well, maybe. But I'm saying, like, you might be the sixth man, but like next season, you might be the starter.
Starter is crazy.
Like, go in there, do your job as a bench player, and you might get promoted to the starting lineup. You might be the star of this fucking team. Take us to the championship. Or you might just be Lou Will. You might be the sixth man your whole career.
Jesus.
It's a chance you take. But you're trying to fuck with a god. That's where you go.
Goodness gracious.
If you wanna also fuck with a bench player though, like that's your prerogative too. Go do that. You know what my favorite lie that females tell is? When you fucking them and they're like, this your pussy. I love that lie.
That's a turn off to me.
That's a turn off to you?
I don't want nobody to tell me that.
Really? I'll be asking them. I'll be like, who pussy is this?
Okay, wait, let me rephrase this. Now that you said that, that's more, if that shit ever flies out of my mouth, something is truly wrong with me. I am fucked up in the head.
You saying who pussy is this?
Yes.
Why are you fucked up in the head?
Because I'm not about to ask you that shit.
I say that to every
Because
girl.
think about this. How many other motherfuckers ask you who pussy is this and you be like yours?
That's why I said it's my favorite lie for them to get off.
Yeah, that's just I can't.
I love that lie.
It don't sit well with me.
Make me feel special.
It don't sit well with me.
See, here's the thing, right? I like when a woman lie to me and I know that it's not true. But like I like the feeling that lie gives. Especially if it's a little white lie like that. Like that lie is not hurting anybody. You're just making me feel special.
To each his own.
I like that lie. What's your favorite lie that women tell?
That I ain't fucking with nobody else.
That's kind of the same lie if you really like take the science behind that. it's kind of the same thing because if I ask you who pussy this is and you say it's mine, you're saying it's only mine, that I'm not fucking with somebody else. So you kind of like the same lie that I like.
Sure.
Like I'm not fucking with nobody else. All right. I like that. Make me feel like I'm the starter here.
Yeah. It's fucking stupid.
All right, guys. This has been episode 69 of Do Say Nice with LV.
We ain't even open for y'all today.
We did not. We'll close like this. Episode 69 of Do Say Nice with LV. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow on all platforms. We are out everywhere. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. That's our biggest one. That is Lonnie. I am Victor. We do not have drinks again this week. 2 more episodes without drinks.
Yeah.
And just like that, we gone.